here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and let's see what's here. Since the last episode, I've gone ahead and finished planting the fields, fertilizing, liming, spraying. Pretty much everything should be done here, except the hired worker didn't finish today. Oh, okay. Well, almost everything is done here. I did not realize the hired worker did not finish. Okay, why did you quit? Yes, that is actually an excellent question. As you appear to have turned around and promptly quit. I gotta love the hard workers. Gotta love them. Not really. Anyway, as I was mentioned there last episode, I want to try selling some silage here again. Of course, we have sold silage in the past, but it was quite worthless. Very, very worthless in my opinion. However, with the recent 1.3 patch, apparently they have fixed the silage prices. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by fixed. Could go the other way too, you never know, but hopefully they've made it a little more worthwhile. So we're going to give it a try here. We're going to sell some silage. We'll probably fast forward time through the night as we do that. And yeah, just kind of curious here to see how much money we make this time. We've sold, I don't know, was it maybe half left in that bunker there or so? And we made, you know, a couple thousand. That's about it. I think we make 200,000? Yeah, I forget how much we've made again. I'd like to say it's probably somewhere around 200,000 we've made off of what we've sold so far. Maybe it's a little more than that. But, yeah, we have not made much, that's for sure. Not, in my opinion, for the amount we've sold anyway. So speaking of which, how much do we have out of here? We have, we had... Okay, so we don't have it quite half gone yet. We've probably sold like 1 million liters of silage or so. And made 200,000, which I guess isn't too bad, but... You know, given the fact that we're on easy economic difficulty, I don't think that seems the greatest. So let's see. I want to lower that down. We're of course using the phrase Z here again because, well, it makes loading silage quite easy. In my opinion anyway, it works pretty good usually. And then just a tow behind trailer here. And at least luckily with this particular biogas plant here, we can unload a trailer into the sell point. We don't have to have, you know, some form of tipping it up into the sell point. That was always kind of one of the things in the past there. At least with Giants maps anyway. You always had to have a way of tipping it up into the sell point, which usually required a front-end loader. Which, at least in my opinion, was always quite annoying. Of course, to my knowledge, by the way, none of the silage modes work, by the way, so... any silage at this point is going to have to be manually done. There we go. Guess I gotta have the trailer selected, don't I? Right. And while we're waiting for this to sell here, maybe what, 5x? We'll set it maybe. Yeah, let's go for 5x here at first. While we're waiting for this to sell here, our animals have been seriously neglected here. Not by myself, of course. I would never neglect my animals. But yeah, the pigs could use to be cleaned. They are rather messy. No surprise there. And they are out of straw. I'm not sure why they're out of straw, but apparently they must go through straw relatively quick. Same thing with the cows as well. They're almost out of straw. And wow, they're really dirty. They weren't that dirty here a few minutes ago. Kind of interesting. Horses are also almost out of straw. They're doing pretty good on everything else, like at least halfway. And they're also finally almost ready to be sold. Yes, everyone. How many episodes or how long ago did we start these horses? Yes, and that's the reason. You know what? I guess I might as well fill this back up here first before we go take care of the animals. Still annoying that you can't just, you know, sell load after load. And technically, you're actually not really selling yet either, I don't believe. I guess I didn't pay close attention to the money. And I don't believe we get anything until midnight. I think it's midnight in the game there when we get the money from the biogas plant. I know that was obviously a big thing when Farming Simulator 19 first came out. Everyone was freaking out that, hey, we're selling silage and we're getting nothing for it. Absolutely nothing, which... that is the way Giants has made it. Now, I'm not entirely sure why the change on that. It seems kind of odd to me. I don't know why they would change that, but yes, you can unload in the biogas plant and you make your money at midnight, apparently. Like I said, I don't quite understand the reason behind that change, but... I guess, you know, one could argue that's maybe a little more like real life. Because, you know, technically in real life, when you go to sell something like this, you probably don't get paid right away, most likely. At least if you're selling to a corporation. You know, most corporations, 45 to 90 days before you get paid. So, yeah, not getting paid right away would be somewhat realistic, I guess you could argue, but... Okay, we'll just unload that. It's actually... Well, I could be wrong, but it seems like it's emptying a little bit faster than it did before. Let's clean the pigs here a minute. Oh, and I guess we'll start with the cows here. Let's start with the cows here first. I'm not sure why I got this trailer here. Let's just, yeah, we'll leave it there. That looks good. Anyway, a reminder here, everyone, by the way, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, again, that information is in the description below. Anyone, of course, is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Yeah, this bucket doesn't hold much, does it? You know, if they filled the bucket a little more, it looks like it's only like half full. Actually, why can I not dump silage here? The cows take silage, right? Silage, yeah. Oh, they're full. Really? They're full? Wow. How are they out of straw, but they're like full on... Okay, never mind. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, are the... Oh, let's go back to the cows here. Are they not using hay, silage, and grass? Am I mistaken here, everyone? Are they not using those? Because I have not filled the cows since we started doing the cows. I think I may have given them water once. I think I did water or something like that. But I have not given them any, like grass, hay. I have not given any of them that. So why are they full on that? It seems kind of odd. I'm pretty sure I haven't filled them. Pigs. Yeah, the pigs are going through stuff. I'm pretty sure I had them all the way full. They, of course, have gone through the straw, because I'm pretty sure, unless I completely forgot to give them straw, that is possible. I don't think I did. I thought I had them completely finished, but... Okay, let's go back to the biogas plant here real quick a minute, make sure... Yeah, it's not unloading that fast. Okay, so we don't have to come back quite that quickly, but... Yeah, I'll make sure we keep that loaded. This, of course, by the way, is the John Deere 6155M I'm using here. This is the tractor that has been with us since the beginning. So, one of the first tractors I bought when we started this series way back in episode 1. So, yes, we still have this tractor yet. It's got, 105 hours on it now. It's not adding up very quickly anymore. Of course, we're not really using it much. Most of our equipment is now quite a bit bigger, so... Let's see, what are you, I cannot, to be honest, tell what that is. I'm not sure what that actually is in there. Is that supposed to just be like pig food? Oh, it actually is. Okay, that's what, yeah. I guess that comes in handy now, the new update. They've actually labeled it down below. It actually is pig food then, isn't it? Okay. I figured it'd be like corn or something like that. Because again, from Farming Simulator 19, when the pigs got dirty, that's actually what they would get dirty with. They'd have corn out on the ground. There we go. That should clean up the pigs. And then we'll get you some straw here in a moment as well. Yes, I do need to go through here and kind of somehow figure out how I'm going to level this area back out again in a bit. Also should add some grass back through here. I basically just need to go through and repaint all the textures I've already done. Obviously with the new grass texture, which will add grass to it. I just need to do that here at some point. You can see I've done it around here. And again, in my opinion, it looks a lot better that way than it does with just, the plain... with the plain grass texture. And I should have plenty of straw in storage. I've got straw both in the barn right there, and in the Silo King here, so both locations do have straw. We'll just pull from the Silo King here for the pigs. Let's see what's here. Straw. Oh yeah, I actually got quite a bit of straw, don't I? And what, maybe half a trailer? Let's see how close that gets us to filling up the pigs here. If we're going to need more, I'm not sure. I guess technically we could have filled it up, because once we fill the pigs, we're needing to move on to the horses and the cows as well. Again, for my Ravenport series here, I'm only doing pigs, cows, and horses. I think that's enough animals to do here this time around, and maybe next time we'll try to... I'm not sure which map that's going to be yet, by the way. But we'll try to incorporate some chickens maybe and some other animals as well. Which, as a reminder, everyone, I am looking for a new map here for my single-player series. So if you have any good suggestions for maps, be sure to throw them down below. Let me know. Again, I know Mercury Farms has been suggested. Rolling Hills, the Southern Cross map, and... oh, I know someone suggested another map as well. I forget the name of that map. But yes, we do have a couple of different suggestions. I haven't looked at any of them yet. Well, I have seen Rolling Hills. I have seen Mercury Farms. I've not seen the Southern Cross map yet. Okay, let's go check on our biogas plant operations here a minute. Getting down there. Not much, though. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's another sell point for silage, isn't there? I think there is, right? Let's go check this here a minute, because someone was telling me this here last time. You know there's another sell point for silage, right? It's okay, the barn does take silage, doesn't it? Which barn is that again? Tag that place. I don't know why I have Courseplay open here. I don't need that. Let's close you. Barn. Barn over there. Which barn is that? Oh, that barn. Okay, yes, that barn. Okay. That's the barn. I'm trying to think, like, what barn is there? I know I've got the bale barns, but the biogas plant is definitely selling for the best price, though, so I don't know that we necessarily want to sell at any of the other barns, especially, I don't know why the bale barns are so much cheaper than the biogas plant, but they are. You know, obviously the advantage there would probably be the fact that I can just, like, continuously sell. Just, like, load after load. As much as I want to sell, I can sell at those locations. Whereas the biogas plant here, obviously, yeah, it's 50,000 liters at a time, and then you got to wait some ridiculous amount of time before you can sell another 50,000. And why do you keep quitting? This is not the first time I've sprayed this field here, buddy. Oh, my goodness. I don't know why he keeps quitting. I've sprayed this field many times with a hired worker. I don't remember having this much trouble with him before. I declare, it feels like sometimes the hired workers actually do their job, actually finish the field, and other times they just are as obstinate as possible and make it as hard as possible. Yeah, hired workers. I could throw a courseplay on it. Didn't I ever? I think I did create a courseplay course for that, didn't I? Fields 4 and 5, 40. I did. I guess I should throw a courseplay on it. The only reason I'm not throwing courseplay on it is because the weeds were already there, as you can see from the map. So it's like, well, I'm just going to throw a hired worker then. No need for courseplay. Or at least so I thought anyway, apparently. We'll return you to the shed up here. Come on, sprayer. You claim to go 32 mile an hour. There we go, finally. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment. Ticky66 was saying, thank you, on how to restore save games. Yes, I actually had several people saying thanks for showing how to do that. Quite surprising, and I did actually get some comments on that video from folks saying, like, really, people don't know this? But yes, you'd be quite surprised the number of people do not realize that Farming Simulator actually creates a backup of your save games. So if you ever have a save game that is deleted or becomes corrupt or won't load for any reason, you can go back and pull previous versions of the save game as well as the latest save And hopefully those will obviously work. And you can get them back that way. Let's see what's here. Okay, you should be good, right? Missed quite a few weeds on 1, 2, and 3, but I already put the sprayer away. I'm not going to go fix that. Okay. Where did I leave? Oh, that's right. It was on the other side of the cow pasture there, wasn't it? That's right. He's on this side. They took all the straw. Okay, so we're going to need a little more straw here for the cows. How much are we looking at? Oh, actually quite a bit more. Okay, so we might as well just go ahead and fill this up because the horses, they'll take a little bit as well. Not much, though. JC Gaming was commenting on the strap gate controversy where McConsole was caught cheating here. Oh, what happened to my comments here? That was weird. JC Gaming was commenting saying it looks like an open and shut case on McConsole. Great video. Thank you very much for that. Yes, I would argue pretty open and shut case there. McConsole was quite clearly caught cheating, loading his logs. Which he, for some reason, claims is using the mod to its fullest capabilities and is completely feasible and realistic. Which, as several of you folks have pointed out in my comments, that it is completely not feasible and completely not realistic. Which I would argue is completely true. John Moore was saying you forgot to wear your mega hat. Well, there, John Moore. You clearly did not watch my latest live stream, did you? Although I don't know if we quite call it the mega hat I was wearing. I was wearing the, what would the acronym be here for this? It's MFSA, no, let me get this right here. MFSGA. That's the hat I was wearing. MFSGA. However you would pronounce that. That was the hat I was wearing for the last live stream. Let's see what's here. Jeffrey was replying here from, was the last episode we were mentioning my favorite, our top 5 favorite maps here. Of course, I had to rely on our channel historian to recall, because for some reason myself, I cannot remember what my top 5 favorite maps were, but rest assured our channel historian did, and he even put them in order here too yet. So my first favorite map, and this was from Farming Simulator 17, by the way. My top favorite map was County Lines. Yes, County Lines. I don't know how I forgot that, but yes, County Lines. Then No Creek, Autumn Oaks, Snettertons, and Valley of the Old Farm, which I remembered all those. I just could not remember what the first one was for some reason. Where do you take straw there, horses? I thought you were on the same... Okay, did I completely miss the straw here for these horses? There it is, okay. It's not... Oh, yeah, okay, right. I can't... It's not showing up on this side, is it? Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought it was here, but it's like, wait a minute, I don't see the marks for it. Oh, yeah, it must be under the ground here just a little bit or something. Must not be quite flat, apparently. Oh, I'll check the biogas plant here a minute. Oh, 29,000. Okay. We're definitely not empty yet, but getting closer. Once we get the animals taken care of here, I'll maybe fast forward time a little bit quicker, and we'll see how many loads we can get in there before midnight strikes. Jazavier was asking, what mod websites do I use? As far as mod websites, I use all of them. I'm not too picky there. Well, I sort of am picky. But yeah, I do visit pretty much all the mod websites. I definitely do not care for visiting some of the more shadier Farming Simulator mod websites, which is, to be honest, pretty much all of them are pretty shady. Where do you cows take straw again? Was it right here? No, probably not. Oh, that's right. That was around back. Yep, we were just giving them straw there. Rob was saying, I just downloaded Follow Me yesterday, and it worked fine. Very much like the Follow Me from Farming Simulator 17 version. Harvested 2 cornfields on the forage harvester. Got mine from the modhub.us. Not sure if that makes a huge difference or not. I would imagine it probably doesn't. From what I've been told, the version of Follow Me that I most likely have is probably not a good one. And I'm not sure what version I actually have. I don't know. I've had it for a while now. And just recently here I tried to use it, and of course it doesn't seem to work at all. So, but yeah, from what I've been told, it sounds like I've got a bad version. Several of you folks are pointing that out as well. There's apparently a bad version out there that doesn't work. Wow, really? A farming simulator mod that doesn't work. But yes, there's now a newer version out that apparently does work. So that's good to know. And I'll have to try download the latest, greatest version that hopefully works. Okay, so animals, pigs, you're doing pretty good. Cows, doing pretty good as well. Horses, doing pretty good as well, I would argue. I think we can go ahead and go to a full-on silage selling mode here then. Ditch this trailer here a minute. Kyle was saying, what's wrong with a PlayStation? I love my PlayStation, thank you very much. Kyle, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll have a moment of silence for you. And as I've said before, the pathetic mod authors that release crap should have their PCs taken away from them and be downgraded to a console. And of course, the more inferior console, in my opinion, as I've said before, the PlayStation. That is almost like where Kyle's comment comes from, by the way. And the reason I say PCs from mod authors, by the way, of course, when it comes to Farming Simulator mods, in order to make a mod for Farming Simulator, it has to be done on a PC. Including the console mods. The console mods themselves have to be done on a PC. So, you know, the consoles can't even have their own mods made on their own platform. They still require the use of a PC. Yes. I don't pick on consoles too much, do I? Okay, maybe I do. Let's see. Let's head over to the biogas plant. How are we looking over here? Ooh, probably empty this trailer here finally. You know, everyone keeps saying I should get some work lights. I think I've got some here. Oh, let's see what's here. Polanius. Yes, floodlight. I don't think I've ever used these before. I've never seen a need. It's like, why do I want to work at night? If I'm going to work at night, there's this awesome mod called Fast Forward. Works really good. But for the sake of trying it, because everyone says I should get some floodlights, let's go get some floodlights here. I would, contend that just fast-forwarding time is a much easier solution to the light problem. Probably a much less laggy one as well, I might add. Six Diesel Rage was saying, I found your top 5 maps video for 17. Forgot there was a search button. Yes. YouTube has a search, and then also when you go to someone's channel, there's also search, so you can search through a person's channel as well. Xavier is saying, where can you get that DB60 planter from? Unfortunately, I don't recall where I got that DB60 from. I'd like to say that is the Buster's one, but I could be wrong on that. In which case, if it is the Buster's DB60, by the way, you can get that by joining the Buster's community Facebook page there, on Facebook, of course. That is, as far as I know, members only, so you do have to request to join. You can also get the mods by joining the RDAllen TeamSpeak there as well, so either one of the options should work for you. Chris was saying, my mind, what a whining about Courseplay. Yes, I do complain about Courseplay quite a bit. Reminds me of your second ex-wife. Boy, that's bad. But the real problem, you're not paying your Courseplay operators. Pretty cheesy, if you ask me. Yes, that is right there, Chris. You notice that I no longer pay my courseplay operators any longer. I do not feel that they are valuable enough to earn a paycheck. Ooh. Yes, that's right. Courseplay, you heard it. Not valuable enough. Whoa. Hello, lights. Not valuable enough to earn a paycheck. Now, let's see. Do we have to control these from... let's unfold. Okay, that puts a little light on the situation, I guess. Should probably really like have like two of them. One on the bunker and one on the sell point here. It'd be like perfect, wouldn't it? Yeah, we got some pretty good lights on this tractor, though, too, I would argue. Oh, look at that. It actually throws a shadow. Really? Wow. I'm impressed, Giants. Your lights actually throw shadows. There we go. I don't know why. For some reason, sometimes the phrasey, yeah, like it's doing now, stops picking up. I never quite figured out why it does that. There we go. Now it's loading pretty good. Okay, wow. Delcom left a long comment here, so I probably won't read this all on video here, by the way, but Delcom left a long comment here about my console's strap gate controversy. And Delcom was mentioning here, oh, I don't know, was it a couple episodes back? He was saying maybe I shouldn't leave such long comments. But rest assured there, Delcom, I do rather enjoy reading your, I think you call them long-winded comments or something like that there. I do rather enjoy reading them. Delcom has left quite a few comments there on my John Deere 2510 build videos there as well. I would say quite helpful comments. You know, explaining how to do certain things. And probably a good read, too, for those of you maybe wondering, you know, why or how to do certain things. Definitely check out some of his comments there on some of my 2510 videos. But anyway, his comment here today was about the console scandal that is going on. I believe what you should... Oh, and he was saying this to me here. I believe you should auto-unload all the trees you have in your trailer there. That way my console cannot whine about how you used auto-load. He says a few other things about my console as well, but I'll refrain from reading those. Let's see what's here. Yeah, we're going to fast forward time here. 30x. No, we're probably going to need a little faster. I'll go 120 here. Unload that bunker as quickly as possible. Then we'll slow time back down. Delcom was also saying I would state that the use of straps on logging forks is unrealistic. I am a former long-time lumberjack. Worked with my father when I was 14 years old. We didn't use straps unlike the more modern equipment. Oh, wait a minute. We don't use straps ever, with the exception of trailers. Okay, we should be able to slow down time there. Why? Oh, have you unload here. There we go. So yes, according to Delcom here, they never used straps with the exception of their trailers. So yes, did you hear that, my console? Straps with trailers is perfectly realistic. My console, of course, seems to think that my use of straps on trailers is cheating. Delcom was continuing on to say there, in all fun and games, for the challenge, straps are to only be used on trailers. If we allow this infraction, then every infraction should be stated as the follow. The mod allows me this, therefore I can use it. which seems to be McConnell's argument there, by the way. McConnell clearly needs to readjust his thinking about what he agreed to. To be fair, both of you should have the same mods for the challenge and follow the rules both of you agreed to. Also, if you have another competition, I would be willing to make up the rules with the additions from this as well. I will accept any vision or mind-altering situations that might occur during said competition. Yes. I will also be fair to each participant. I'm giving my honest opinion on whether it is a travesty or an honest mistake. In the court of law, the judges must be fair and partial to both parties. Well, we might just have to hire Delcom here for this competition, seeing as how our current judges, well, they seem to be MIA. We have one that is spoken up. Council has deemed he is not worth listening to. And the other judges, well, like I said, I know one is on vacation. One has been missing in action for quite some time. And then the other one has suddenly been missing in action here since the recent controversy as well. So, Delcom, we might have to hire you already. Let's see what's another comment here on the console Strapgate controversy. Justin was saying, I don't think that straps are very realistic at all. How would you take them off to drop the logs in the trailer with the forks in the air like that? Not to mention there as well, I would add, Justin, how would you even get the logs on the straps in the first place? You know, so if we're going at this from a realism standpoint, what McConnell is doing is absolutely unrealistic. That is not even a debatable question there. McConnell is welcome to debate that if he wants, but as I said, that's not even a debatable question. Clearly what McConnell is doing is very unrealistic. That, period. Not like I said, non-debatable there. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time. And yes, next episode. Oh, you know what? We're almost to midnight, aren't we? I did not realize we were that close. You know what? Let's we'll sell one more load here real quick, everyone, and then we'll because I'm not even going to get one more load in here, I don't think. We'll see how much money we make. Real quick here. Real quick. I know I said we're going to wrap it up, but did not realize we were that close to midnight. I just looked up at the time there. Seems like a shame since we're selling Silage this episode not to actually figure out how much we make from it. Anyway, while we're waiting for this to load here again, but as Delcom was saying there, yes, you know, if we let McConnell get away with this infraction, what is he going to get away with next? And I would argue some of the previous judges have let McConnell get away with some pretty gray area infractions, which is probably why McConnell thinks he can get away with this one as well. But of course, thanks to you folks for pointing out that he was cheating. And not only did we catch him, we caught him red-handed at it too yet. Tisk tisk. Okay, fast forwarding time here again. Make sure that's kind of like filled up to the max. $134,000. Well, I'm pretty sure that is by far the most we've ever made off the biogas plant. We only sold, was that our third load? I think that was our third load plus whatever we had here. So, you know, it wasn't quite 4 loads, but I believe that was like 3.5 loads there or so, something like that. That's not too bad. Anyway, like I was saying, everyone, we're going to wrap it up. I've already wrapped it up here, so thanks for watching, and till next time.